In this video, we want to talk about mindset. Mindset is probably the most important factor when it comes to starting your own online business. You see, if you don't have the right mindset, it is the determination of success and failure. A lot of times people use the word try, and I have daughters, and I am against this word try because try is an indication that you are expecting the possibility of failure. So it's a part of the mindset that determines success. So if you are going to start your own online business, whether that is affiliate marketing, whether that is digital marketing, whether it's a side hustle and you're trying to get extra cash so that you can make investments, take care of business expenses, or you just want to pay bills or anything like that, your mindset is going to determine whether or not that thing is possible. So, one of the things that I want you to consider is why you think in a certain way. So, our thoughts, our thoughts determines our belief systems. Our thoughts determines our belief systems. How we think determines what we believe. You know, there's a famous scripture that says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So how you think is going to direct your course of action. So in order to change your mindset, you have to start with your thoughts, because your thoughts determines your beliefs, and your beliefs are responsible for your actions. Your beliefs are responsible for your actions. So what you believe will determine your actions. So do you think you can start an online business? That's something that you have to determine for yourself. But another thing that I want to allow you to consider is who has been shaping your thought process. Who shapes your thought process? You know, since we were in elementary school, we have been forced to believe or forced to think in a certain way, whether it's science, history, mathematics. They never talk to you about how to start a business. So that's one reason why most people end up working for 9 to 5 jobs, because all of the institutionalized educational training points you to working in a specific area for an employer. And I'm not saying that that is a problem. What I am saying is that they don't give you a choice. They don't give you a possibility that you owning your own business can be something achievable. So, who shapes your thought process? Who shapes your thought process? Another thing that I want you to consider is this: fear. Anyone who starts, or anyone who has a dream to start their own business, has to deal with this emotion called fear. Fear is in everything, but especially in business, for someone who wants to start an online business or a business, whether it's a physical business, you have to deal with fear. So, what is fear? Fear is a strong emotional thought that comes from the possibility of danger. It is a strong emotional thought that comes from the possibility, excuse my handwriting, of danger. So, fear, the strong emotional thought of, of a possibility of danger, comes from how you think. Let's give you an example. If you know that you have to go to a area in the city, possibly of Atlanta, where it's known that gang activity is taking place, and you have to go there, and there's no other way for you to get around it. Your strong emotional feeling of danger kicks in. And that emotional response causes you to go in precaution mode, protection mode. You do things to try to avoid certain situations. So that is what fear does. It causes you to go into protection mode. It causes you to go into precaution mode. It causes you to do things to avoid bad situations. And so what happens is, when you fear starting your own business, you are trying to protect something. You see threats that may not be there. And instead of seeing the possibility of creating solutions for problems, you see, if I start this business, I may not have any time for myself. Or if I start this business, I may go under. If I start this business, I don't believe I have the necessary skills to be able to start this business. When you've been studying for this particular thing most of your adulthood. So fear paralyzes you. Fear paralyzes you. And what fear does is stops you from taking a step forward. That's what fear does. So we want to overcome fear in starting a business. We want to overcome the strong emotional thought that alerts you to protect yourself, to preserve yourself, to watch out, or to always look for precautions, or any kind of danger. How do we overcome fear? So Number one, how do you overcome fear? You overcome fear first and foremost by changing your mindset. You want to get around people who have started an online business, people who aspire to start an online business, and they are not afraid, but they're very ambitious. You want to be around people who has the mindset of, when I start this online business, I know I'm going to be successful. I know it's going to work. So you want to surround yourself, excuse me, you want to surround yourself with people who think that they can be successful. Surround yourself with people who think success. Now, maybe you don't have those people around you. You can get a sense of how someone thinks by reading books. You can get the sense of how someone thinks by listening to podcasts on a particular topic, whatever your niche is. And when I say reading books, that also includes ebooks. You can purchase someone's course on how to start a business. Or even more fitting, you can purchase someone's course on mindset. So that is one way to overcome fear. Another way to overcome fear is to take action. Take action. It's another way that you can overcome fear. You will never get to the destination until you start walking. So you have to take action. Take action. Another way to overcome fear: be a problem solver. You know, there are going to be times where you are faced with challenges in business. Instead of looking at those opportunities as events meant to take you under, look at those opportunities as events meant to problem solve. Why do you want to do that? Because when you become a problem solver, that becomes an opportunity to help someone else. It becomes an opportunity to help someone else. It may be a book, It may be a digital course. It may be a message on your podcast. So you want to become a problem solver rather than fearful when challenges come your way. And last but probably not least, the last thing that you want to do to overcome fear, I believe that's number 4, is invest in your business education. Now, I'm not talking about going back to school at some institution. I am talking about who do you listen to? Who do you find has information that really resonates with you? For me, that's Russell Brunson and his trilogy books on .com secrets, traffic secrets, and I forget the last one, The Expert. You want to make sure you're enveloping yourself in the investment of your business education. So it may be books. It may be events. It may be listening to their podcasts. I mean, the possibilities to invest in your education are endless. It may be courses. All of these give you knowledge. And the last thing that you want to do is face a challenge being unprepared. So that's another way that you can overcome fear. So what I think is that anyone can overcome fear. Anyone can start their own business. You just have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. So you just follow those steps, and I hope that you've gained some knowledge out of this. Take care.